Herd guard dogs are not sheepdogs. They don't know how to gather and run a herd. That's a job for specialists like the Border Collie. Herd guard dogs learn another skill: to protect their herd independently and without human intervention, as well as chase off predators. The dogs might sometimes mistake an innocent hiker for a predator. In that case, the clever hiker is well advised to beat a hasty retreat. Wolves that rarely attack domestic animals are persecuted by humans less often, so herd guard dogs are simultaneously wolf pack protection dogs. Winter is the quiet time of year. Supposedly, it's just silently falling snow and peaceful, still lakes. But that's not true all the time or everywhere. Every year, 13,000 cross-country skiers turn the upper Engadine Valley near St. Moritz into sporting pandemonium. For a couple of days, peace and quiet take a back seat. An unusual feature of the Engadine skiing marathon, the course crosses two frozen lakes, Lake Sils and Lake Silvaplana. "40 centimeters below the skiers, the commotion above can't even be heard. Under the ice, the lake is quiet and still. The fish have disappeared to hibernate in the deepest waters. Even the plants seem to languish in the dim light that penetrates the ice shield. It seems as if all of nature is holding its breath, waiting for spring to arrive. But spring takes its time here. Frost, ice and snow still have the upper hand. Yet the middle of winter is the hottest season for the ibex. They're in rut. It's a busy time for the bucks. They pursue the females tirelessly. Using their tongues and the Jacobson's organ in their nasal chamber, the ibex bucks scan the female's scent for pheromones. And some of them discover the hard way that if the back end doesn't smell right, there's likely to be trouble from the front end. All the bucks in the area are now following the scent of nature. The bewitching aroma of the ladies has a magical attraction for them. Even those who haven't a chance of actually mating, being too far down in the herd's ranks. A ticklish situation for the female that isn't yet ready to mate. The eager bucks corner the female. They are obeying the call of nature, and it's telling them to be more insistent. Passing on their genetic material to the next generation is the buck's highest priority. All the pestering by her love-stricken suitors is getting more and more unpleasant. She senses that the cave isn't going to offer her protection for much longer. Finally, she's had enough and makes a dash for it. But she can't shake off her admirers. The chase ends in tragedy for the female. Hours later, she is spotted injured with a split hoof. She will only survive this harsh winter if it comes to an end soon. And indeed, spring arrives one day in full force. The alpine snowbell is an early harbinger. It starts blossoming under the snow and rings in the spring from there. And with the melting of the snow and ice, everything else follows. Soldiers report for duty, workers start spring cleaning, and the queen busies herself with breeding. The animals have long forgotten winter. They've forgotten the months of privation, hardship, and torpor. Forgotten, too, are those that have fallen victim to the cold. If only it weren't for this wretched winter coat, it's still itchy. The female chamois and their kids now form herds of up to 30 animals. The males are loners and stay away from the herds. It seems that in spring, some chamois have a luxury problem. They're too warm. The experienced mothers now want to head for the highlands, where they don't perspire as much, and where food has started to grow in abundance. But sheer high spirits put paid to that idea for a while. The higher the altitude, the longer the wait for spring and warmth to arrive. The higher regions are still covered in deep snow. Winter seems to want to retain its stranglehold, despite blue skies and sunshine.